Hey, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I am glad you made it. Yes, you can get your claim completed faster with the VA. I'm going to tell you how that happens and why it happens. And I'm also going to touch on an article that was a news release that was pushed out by the VA regarding their claims processing. Whether you are looking to file a new claim for a direct service connection, you're looking to file for increases, or you're looking to add secondaries, or if you're at the beginning of the whole process and you are still actually in the military and thinking about a benefits delivery at discharge, a BDD, look, we can help you if you can't help yourself or you can't find a capable and competent free resource. We can help you here at Evidence-Based VA Claims. Information will be in the description and in the comments. I throw it out there because, look, number one, hopefully you can figure it out. Number two, hopefully you can find a capable and competent, free, accredited resource. They're out there. There's also some that aren't. There are also some that you can't find. So what I don't want you to do is run off and pay 5 times the amount of your increase. Way too many veterans are doing that. Thus, born was Evidence-Based VA Claims. One-time flat fee. Boom, you're in, you're out, you get the information you need, and we can move forward. Before we jump into it, I want to throw out a special thank you to Mark Kuhn, 5638. Mark Kuhn, thank you so much for that super comment, super chat thing. I really do appreciate your support very much. It really does mean a lot to me, and I appreciate you. All right, jumping into it. Thanks again, Mark. All right, here we go. I'm going to jump into, I'm going to get into the press release here from the VA. It's pretty short. Before I do, though, I'm going to tell you how you can get your claim to go quicker with the VA. If you know what you need to supply to the VA to not only get service connected, but to also get the appropriate rating with the appropriate amount of back pay, with any specific additional secondary conditions to that initial claim, which you can file all together as one if you are in that situation. You can file for a direct service connection for this condition and then add these other conditions on as secondaries, all in the same claim. Totally fine. And if you know how to do that with the appropriate evidence and you put everything in there in a great way, the VA will absolutely process your claim quicker. Why is that important? Well, it'd be smaller back pay, but it's important because now you can start getting that monthly check from the VA much quicker. And quite frankly, I would rather get my money today and have it start versus waiting a year or more or get denied because you missed something, right? Having a second set of eyes is essential when it comes to filing your claims with the VA. Treat this like it's $1 million or a multi-million-dollar deal, because it is. All right. Stan in the background, for those that can hear that. That's Stan. He's a little bit off in the distance, but I hear him, and he likes to let me know that he's there. I will tell you, Stan is a ninja. I have been walking, don't see him, and then all of a sudden I hear these little feet, and I turn around, and then there he is. He's trying to get me, is what he's trying to do. Yeah, don't need that. So I have to listen for him, and then I turn around, and then he freezes. And he stops like I don't see him. Anyway, all right, so let's jump into this. The VA processes more than 2 million disability claims in record time. This came out June 24th, 2025. Sharing it with you here today. The U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs announced today that it processed more than 2 million disability benefits claims for veterans in fiscal year 2025, faster than ever before. That is good news. Let's move on. VA achieved this milestone more than a month faster than the all-time record reached in fiscal year 2024. At this pace, VA will surpass the previous record number of completed disability claims by more than 14% this year. VA has already awarded more than $120 billion with a B, $120 billion in compensation and pension benefits to veterans and survivors in fiscal year 2025. Now, it's always, you got to take everything with a little bit of a grain here, because one, the $120 billion in compensation and benefit and pension benefits is ongoing payments that are for people that have already filed and they've been awarded for many years. They're getting their payments. So every month you're getting your payment, it is an award. You have an award letter that says you get this much money. So they can say, we have already awarded this much this year. That's everything all together, not new claims that just got processed. That's not what it is. So 120 billion. The other piece that's a little bit funny, just on how I mean, and I get it. Everybody does this. Whoever they are in at whatever time, they're going to frame it up to make it sound the best that they can. So great, it's the number one. We're doing great. More claims processed, all of that. What I would love to know is, what is the approval rate versus the denial rate? Just be interesting, because who cares if you have processed more than 2 million disability claims if you denied half of them, right? Now, I highly doubt that that's the case, but it would be an interesting number to know. And then the question is, well, how many were denied that could have, if they worked with a second set of eyes, would have been able to actually get the claim approved appropriately. Anyway, moving back on. Since President Trump took office, VA has reduced the inventory of backlog disability claims by more than 74,000. Veterans are also getting their claims processed more quickly. The average wait time for a veteran's claim to be processed fell from 141.5 days on January 20th, 25 to 131.8 days on June 21st, 2025. There's a quotation here, and it says, VA has reduced the claims backlog and has processed these claims faster than ever for a simple reason. We're focused on getting results for veterans, VA Secretary Doug Collins said. He moves on to say, we are just getting started in our mission to help veterans, families, caregivers, and survivors get the care and benefits they have earned. So VA encourages all veterans to visit the va.gov website to learn more and apply for the care and benefits that they deserve. Now, I'll tell you this again. You can file a claim yourself. You can log in online, for example. If you start a claim, that is going to trigger an ITF, intent to file, just by simply starting that process. You can also call the VA directly at their 800 number and let them know that you want to start a claim and that you'd like to go ahead and put in an intent to file. Then that gives you a year to pull all your stuff together so that way you can actually submit your fully developed claim. So there's some options there. If you can do it yourself, awesome. If not, you can find an accredited representative that is both competent and capable to help you. If you can't do that, Evidence-Based VA Claims is here to help. The information will be in the description and in the comments. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you very much. Have a great one. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.